guys, and welcome to my channel. So if you notice who I am today, I am Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. One of my favorite Halloween movies, or Christmas movies, whatever you want to call it. I really love the way this look turned out. You could definitely wear this out on Halloween night while you're going partying. Wear all black dress, and you'll be talking the show, for sure. So if you love this look, and you love the way it turned out, then keep on watching. I'll show you how I did it. So the first thing I use, guys, is the L.A Girl Pro Concealer in white. I use this as my base. I like covering my eyebrows in it since I will be putting a different color on top. I don't like seeing skin underneath my eyebrows. So I do this until I have a good foundation laid down so I can start the eyebrow process. So the video will speed up so you can continue to see that. And I will move on to my eyebrows. So I brushed my eyebrows out with a spoolie. I missed a couple spots, so I had to go back over it. And all I take is an angled thin brush, and I dip it in black eyeshadow. And I am shaping out my eyebrows. Eyebrows usually take me like forever to do, and I hate it. So, but I'm a perfectionist, and I like my eyebrows being like on point. So I shade it in with leftover powder that is on the angle brush. I take this to the front. I do make harsh lines, but I use the brush to soften those harsh lines. And I always brush up and I brush back. I continue to do this until I get the gradient and color that I want. I use a color corrector again to redo and highlight the shape of my eyebrows because they weren't even and I didn't like that. So I went back over and made sure the shape was symmetrical. Using the By Elle Cosmetics palette, I'm Tide. I use that with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And I'm doing my eyelid, my inner corner eyelid. I pack this on my eyelid to get the depth that I want. I do this to both sides. You will not see both sides as they're both exactly the same. I don't like filming both sides because when you're doing makeup tutorials, of course the other side is going to be symmetrical. So it's best just to get to the point and move on so you can see the next step. Using that same eyeshadow brush, I am dipping that into the black. And I am packing that on into my outer corner. I really want a nice smoky eye. So I am also putting this in my crease. I am fluffing this out in the corner. I am bringing this into the middle of the eyelid. I'm bringing this out into my crease, as you can see. And I am just packing on that black eyeshadow until I get the color that I achieve. Using the shade Magical, I am going to brighten and lighten up that inner corner lid. I packed that on because I want a more brighter, silvery, blackish look for my smoky eye. So I definitely packed that on more. I definitely think it brightened it up, and I did that to both sides. I went back with the black to fix my inner corners and my creases. Using my Makeup Murderer felt eyeliner pen, I'm going to use this to wing out my eyes. After doing my wing liner, I use my Maybelline Define a Line eyeliner in soft black. I do that to do my waterline on both eyes. Again, we're going for a smoky eye look. So I made sure that was pretty dark. I didn't have a deep black or a darkest black. The only thing I had was a soft black, so it would do. Using my L.A Girl Pro Coverage Longwear Illuminating Foundation. I use that along with the concealer as my foundation. I use the corrector as a highlight underneath my eyes, and I also use the foundation for the rest of my face. Using just a plain white eyeliner pencil, I use this to draw out Zero's collar. I use that also to draw out Zero's body. Zero's body is pretty wavy, so I just made some waves off my shoulder, down to the middle of my chest, and back to my shoulder again. Using the L.A Girl white foundation again, all I do is pump that onto my chest. Then I use a sponge to sponge that out onto my chest. However, I did not like the way it was coming out by using the sponge, so I do switch over to a brush, and the brush was doing a lot better as far as coverage and smoothing out. However, it was leaving brush lines, so I did go back over with the sponge to smooth those lines out. Using my Mehron Paradise Makeup AQ in red, it is face paint. I use this to paint Zero's collar. I just use a flat quarter brush and I paint this onto my neck. It gives me nice sharp lines and I like that effect. Using that same eyeshadow brush I used earlier for my eyes, I am using it to contour my face. So I'm dipping that into the black and I am buffing this out around my head. I am also going to buff this out around my temple. I'm also going to contour my cheekbones with it. When I'm contouring my cheekbones, I like to bring it down and make it more of a cut look for my contour look. Also, I push it up. I blend it up a little bit up into my temple and circle motions and bringing it down into that line. I don't go below that line. I want this cheek to be cut. So I make sure I do not go below that line other than bringing it up. I do not add more shadow to it because I don't want it to be too harsh and too dark. To contour my face, I am going to use the Makeup Murderer Felt Eyeliner pen again. And I'm going to use this to outline Zero's body. It gives it more of a defined look. I'm also going to outline his collar as well. Throw in some highlight, some shadows underneath his body. I'm going to throw some shadows and highlights onto his collar. I'm also going to go back and outline all those spots just to bring it out a little bit more because he is almost like a cartoon character type of look. So it's okay. Use my Vegas Nay lashes as well as my Voluminous Last Paradise mascara. I'm going to put my lashes on and plump up my eyelashes. Using a more flat eyeshadow brush, I do dip that back into the black and I do smoke out both of my waterlines. The most affordable black lipstick I could find is the Maybelline Pitch Black 845. I didn't really like the coverage of this. However, I have a sweet tip that you can do when using like not as pigmented lipstick is I do pat on black eyeshadow onto my lips. It makes them more matte and it makes them more dark. After doing my lips, I decided to put on my beautiful gray silver lace front wig. I didn't paint my ears as you can see because I knew my wig was going to cover it. So I just brushed this out, get this nice smoothed out, cover my ears a little bit and just fix it up nice before I put on my prop ears. For Zero's nose, I made this cute little pumpkin nose. All it is a ping pong ball. I painted it orange, used a permanent marker to draw the pumpkin face. I cut out the back. I used some liquid latex on top of it or in the inside of it. And I just liquid latex that down to my nose. And there you have it, guys. Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.